What's up, Dino Nugget? Bum, 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 bum. I always love there's some like random people that pop in to see like what's going on and then they're like, oh wait, I don't know if I want to be here. How was my day? Oh, that's a good question. I like that, dude. Thank you, man. How was my day? Well, I woke up at like noon, so that was kind of a long one. Wait, why is this thing all wrong? Discord? Also, yeah, I apologize. I'm 5 minutes late because I had to restart my computer like 4 times. For whatever reason, Windows just isn't having it some days. You know, it's just not having it. But yeah, it's my day's been good. I was up kind of late last night because I was send help. Internet broken. Oh no, what happened to your internet, Teacup? Uh oh. What's wrong with the internet? Yeah, anyways, yeah, I went to support a friend at one of their events last night, and then that turned into let's go somewhere else, and then it turned into let's go back to your place, and then let's just stay up till 7 in the morning. And I'm just like, okay. Now I'm tired. What's up, Ethan? You feeling better? That's good. Nice. Yeah, I definitely got sick earlier in the week, too. I'm feeling better, too.
I feel like I'm not giving this very much attention. It's for kind of school.
Sorry, what'd you say? Can you speak a little clearer into your mic? I can really hear you.
I'm saying I feel like I give this server less attention.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, again, it's always here for you. Like, if you got like regular school stuff you gotta do your school stuff first. That comes first. I always say this Discord's only supposed to help you. It's not supposed to hurt you. It's not supposed to be like a drain. School is mid. Yeah, it can be. Depends what you're doing in school. What's up, Jamarcus? Oh, maybe if we have time, Jamarcus, we can do your other cool math questions. How does a lava lamp work? That's a good one. What's up, Teacup? Did your internet work?
My computer has slow internet.
Bro, my computer just had slow everything today, dude. I was telling everyone I had to restart my computer 4 times. That's why I'm 5 minutes late. Cause like first my Stream Deck wasn't working, and then my other monitor wasn't working, and it's the typical just have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? That usually fixes it, and it does.
I'm getting 30 megabytes per second.
Oh, 30. That's pretty good. 30 MIPS isn't terrible.
The router is getting 400.
Let's see how much I'm getting. I'm curious. Oh, not bad. 300, 330. Oh, 470. Okay. Ooh, 480? 450? Nice. That's a decent internet speed. I'll take it.
Something's going on with my internet. I don't know what.
Let's see what my upload speed is. Although my upload's gonna be a little bit slower because I'm streaming right now. But yeah, internet's come a long way, dude. You know, I remember back when it was dial-up, when connecting to the internet meant that it took up a phone line. So if somebody called you or if someone picked up the phone in your house, it would kill the internet. And then you'd have to reconnect and everything. And it really sucked if you were in the middle of like a game or something, and then like someone called you, and you're like, God damn it, just like messed up my game. Yeah, y'all definitely have it a lot better these days. Anyways, how does a lava lamp work? That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I had a couple people actually messaged me yesterday on TikTok. They're like, oh, yo, I need help with my classes and whatnot. How can I get help? And I was like, yeah, no, I got you. Just join the Discord. Today's stream is kind of more of a open-ended type stream, so it's not as like homework focused. But if we have time, I can do some homework questions. But tomorrow's stream is like the one where I can really help you with like the math and science stuff. Here, actually, Teacup, while I got you, let's go through what the what you wanted to do for the tournament. I meant to go through this yesterday. I was teaching all day, man. I was so busy. Where is... Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Here, let's check it out. Let's check it out. There, that's what I want. Okay, cool. All right. You're saying for game deciding, students will choose a set of games picked by the Gilded Game Master. They can range Counter-Strike to Fortnite after the game's decided for the week. The rules will be set. That's cool. Hosted on Saturday. Every game will bring a total amount of points with a point multiplier. Ooh, I like this. It's a 1x multiplier, 2x 1.2, and so on. The points will be tracked in my totally real Google spreadsheet. It's so Teacup. I can put the points in a in the bot. The bot can keep track of it. But also, yeah, you can keep track of it on a spreadsheet if you want to. But the bot's cool because then people can see, you know, how many points they have. The one with the most points declared the winner. Cool. I think what I'm also gonna do is, it's not gonna be the person with the most points automatically wins, but maybe let's do like the top 3. Oh, yeah, no, this isn't a channel. This is just a DM between me and Teacup. Yeah, okay. That sounds cool. I like that. Okay. So, yeah, we'll, you tell me the games, and then we'll have OP, poll them today. And then we'll do the games on Saturday. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Cool. Here, let me start the stream off. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Golden Hour AMA podcast. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education. We're the stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, and today we're helping you out with life homework. Yeah, as I was saying, like, this one is kind of more laid back. You guys can ask whatever. It's kind of fun. But, you know, if we have time, we can do math stuff too. I like math. Math is awesome. Cool. I need money. Yeah, everyone needs money. Myself included. Can I enter the tournament, Teacup? That would be too funny. Can I enter my own tournament? Why the long face? Dog's cute. All right, let's see. Let's see. We got some questions for today. My life is in shambles. Okay, here we go. Initial say is not going to be here, but I should totally wish you happy birthday. Yes. Happy birthday, Initial. That's super cool, man. Birthdays are dope. I like birthdays. I mean, as you get older, you stop liking the birthdays, though, because you're like, uh-oh. We're nearing the end. Okay, here we go. Titan asks me, if you can eat one thing and one thing only, what would it be? It can be meat or vegetarian or whatever. I like that. That's a good one. I'm in a dead zone. I can only chat. That's up to the game master. If I could eat one thing and one thing only, interesting. What would I eat? Honestly, probably pizza. I do love pizza. And I feel like you can do anything with pizza. Teacup hasn't announced yet. We're going to do that today. Yeah, I do like pizza. I'm a big fan of pizza. I had some pizza last night. Let's see. Where did I go get pizza? Yeah. Yeah, here. This is me eating pizza last night with some people. I just met this guy, actually. He just, like, sat down next to me, and he was like, hey, can I sit with you guys? And, like, you're cute. I want to say hi. And I was like, yeah, sure, man. Yeah, that's cool. And then he bought me a slice of pizza, too. I was like, yo, nice. So, that was cool. I had some pizza last night. I like pizza. Pizza's great. But that's the one thing I would eat if I had nothing else I could eat. Well, I'm curious in the audience, or any of you guys, like, what if they told you could only eat one thing, what would you eat? Free pizza glitch. Yeah. I guess that's how most girls probably feel. You know, you can probably just go up to a guy and be like, hey, can you buy me a slice of pizza? Dude probably would. I will say I was in West Hollywood, which is like kind of a predominantly more like, there are a lot of more like gay clubs and gay bars around there, so the whole attraction thing starts switching. Like, people start hitting on me. And I'm just like, no, I'm okay. Kind of gay? Yeah, no, definitely. No, I was in the gay district for sure. Yeah, that's why he bought me pizza. I don't know. It's nice. It's also just nice to be nice to other people, you know? It's nothing right or wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? If someone wants to be nice and, like, buy you a slice of pizza and, you know, talk, I'm totally down with that. That's cool. A 3-course meal of rice, Gujarati dal, butter paneer, and naan. I love garlic naan. I'm a big fan of garlic naan. I want to see what this Gujarati dal is, though, dude. Let's see it. Gujarati doll. Ooh, man. Okay, this looks good. Oh, it's vegetarian. Is it vegetarian? Oh, Gujarati doll. Sorry. Are you vegetarian, Jamarcus? Do you? I know a lot of Indian dishes are vegetarian. So my sister's vegan, and she loves going to get Indian food because it's super vegan friendly. You are vegetarian. Okay, very cool. Cause you F religion. Oh, cause of religion. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wait, what religion doesn't let you eat meat? Is that Hindu? Can you not eat meat as a Hindu religion? Oh, Jainism. Oh, whoa, Jainism is super cool. Yeah. I remember learning about Jainism in when I was in my world history, AP world history class. Yeah. So, yeah, I know it's kind of weird. They kind of have a swastika on their stuff, but, like, it's not the swastika. It's, like, a different type of swastika. Anyways. But, yeah, Jainism is super dope because they believe in not hurting anything. How are you supposed to prove I'm gay? Can I come in here? What if a gay bar? Here, I'll get to that in later. You can't eat beef as a Hindu. Yeah, I know that. You can't eat beef, but you can eat chicken and stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. The swastika is yeah, this is a Hindu thing, I know. And they took it from them. I guess it's Aryan, right? Technically. They say like the Aryan race or something. I don't know. I'm not too much into Nazism or Nazi history. Oh, samsara? Okay, cool. Soul is accepted as a truth, as in Hinduism, but not Buddhism. Oh, the cycle of rebirths. Each soul passes through 8,400,000 birth situations as we go through life. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. So I get like 8,400,000 respawns? That's dope. I'm down with that. It's a lot of respawns.
I am in desperate need of internet.
Your voice sounds super good now. Are you on your phone?
I'm on my iPad.
Your mic is like much better on this thing. I like this. I'm a fan of this. I think your volume is like super low on your PC or something. Search up the dev. Yeah. The other cool thing about Jainism, guys, is they do this thing when they walk. They sweep the floor in front of them because they don't want to step on the bugs. I think is what it is. What is a Sagrapalm? A division of time, just like a year. Okay. Yeah, let's look it up. The Wisdom Library. 10 cores, a vessel, dude, there's so much stuff in this. What? Hairs that have grown within 7 days. If one hair is withdrawn every 100 years. Dude, yes. I love all this stuff. It's far out, dude. Alright, I gotta go make sure teacups. Okay. Bye, Moog. What do you do? Oh, teacup. Oh, yeah, I can see you. It's basically infinite, but finite. This is the cycle of time. It's just, religions are very cool. It's interesting that they come up with all these ideas to try to explain, like, what our universe is going through. And okay, the cosmic dimensions and the seven hells, like how do I read these things? 1800 Johans, 1 Raju, 7 Raju, current visible universe as a... Oh, I see. Okay, one sec. This is supposed to be like, I guess, an explanation of where the universe is in terms of, I guess, some unit of time. That's cool. Yeah, I need to go to India, honestly. It's like the one continent, or one whatever area, country, whatever, that's been on my list that I haven't been to. I need to go. I heard it's cool. Okay. That's cool. Nice. Ethan, if you could only have one thing to eat for the rest of your life, dude, what would you eat? What would it be? I don't know if Ethan's mic's on. Ba, 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 ba. Did I hear Indian food? Yes. All right, let's see. Another question from Jamarcus. If an equation doesn't work with numbers we have, why can't we just make new numbers the same way they made complex numbers? Oh. That's cool. You mean like if there's no solution to something? Like if for instance I have like some sort of equation that doesn't have a solution? I don't know, yeah. Like let's say log of I don't know. A log can be negative. While in India, my dad was driving with some family and drove over this one bridge. Nothing special about it, except 20 minutes later, 70 people died there. Oh God, that's not good, dude. Yeah, that's really not good. Yeah, I guess yeah. We came up with complex numbers, right? Because you can't take square roots of negative numbers, right? So, for instance, if I have like the square root of -4, they end up calling this like 2i. That's what they do. So we come up with like new definitions. So for instance, like 2i squared is, 4 times -1. Because, yeah, what is it? Well, I think the formal definition of I is actually it's the square root of -1 is equal to I. This is like the formal definition. And then, yeah, because of this, I squared is equal to -1. I remember Ramton talking about, like, there's some weird things with... I used to always think, square root of 81 is equal to plus or minus 9. Because technically, -9 squared is equal to 81, and so is 9 squared. But you only think... I think you only take the positive one because it's something about it's like the principal root or something. Okay, but for example... a cubed plus b cubed equals c cubed. Yes, okay. Right, this is the... Fermat's last theorem, right? We've only proved that a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, but a cubed plus b cubed is equal to c cubed. Like, this doesn't work. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, why can't we just come up with new numbers? Like, say, I don't know, a is equal to g, in the case when this is true. Yeah. I think, like, we could create new numbers and different systems the same way that, again, right, square root of -1 is equal to I. But it has to be, like, what's the point? Like, if this was true, what other cool things could we discover? Like, what could we do? I mean, you can come up with fantasy land ideas for things all you want, but if it doesn't, like, lead... Like, complex numbers lead to a lot of cool math. There's a lot of cool math you can do with complex numbers. I don't know specifically if we found out, some representation of numbers that made this true, what new things that would unlock. I mean, this whole statement here, the negative square root of 1 is equal to I, opens up the whole field of complex analysis, which has a lot of really cool stuff, which actually connects to, like, real world numbers too. This is where we start getting... I think Ramton had a problem that he was doing with Noyce at one point, and it's like, if this is the complex plane, like, this is complex numbers, this is real numbers, you can do this thing where you can, like, integrate, like, around a pole or something, and that's equal to some value. I need to remember complex analysis. It goes way back. For me, I think that was the hardest math class I took in college, or, like, the most advanced one I took was complex analysis, as, like, a physics person. Yeah. So yeah, I think Jamarcus, we can come up with, like, whatever numbers, but there has to be kind of a reason why, and I guess for whatever reason, sometimes coming up with... I mean, we do this, right, with Riemann zeta functions. All sorts of, like, weird math functions are based around some field that they want to explore more about. This is the whole math exploration type stuff, which, when I was in college, was kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around. I used to think, oh, wait, have we discovered all the math? Like, what happens if I go to grad school for math? Like, what new things do I have to discover, But... yeah, it's cool. It's stuff like this where people start coming up with representations of things, and then that goes into more and more discussions about like, oh, what are these properties? Like, I really appreciated yesterday with, what was his name? Penn Center? Was his name Penn Center? When he showed me the modulus rules, and I was like, oh man, that's really cool. You know, how you can distribute it and stuff. Yeah, Penn Center. Yeah, how do we know this guy? How do we know Penn Center? Does Noise know him like IRL, or Noise like found him? He's kind of his friend? Okay. Let me see what he does. I'm just curious, actually. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I need to like do more of this. You know, these guys have these cool intros and stuff. Yeah, right. Oh, he has like a very long intro. Oh, here he is. Okay, this is cool. Oh, very cool. He's got a similar setup, right? He's got a camera up there. He's got a whiteboard. Oh, he's using OneNote. Oh. He's doing choose functions. Oh, this is cool. He's from Canada, I guess. Oh, but this is like more advanced. This is way more advanced than I do. Oh, these are cool. Oh, these are very cool questions, though. This is a calculus question, is what this is. Oh, but he plays music during his stream. Yeah. Here do you see how it says audio for portions have been muted as it appears to be copyright? Yeah, so this is a problem. I can't watch his streams because you can't really play Spotify music in the background. Because then they mute your stream for it. But that's cool.
Getting two of Microsoft.
See, that's like very loud. Like what? Yeah, it's because they mute him because of his Spotify music. Okay. Interesting. I think maybe. Oh, you know, he must have a Discord that he does this on, really, and then he plays music on Discord. That's cool. I would advise him to maybe like in OBS set it up so whatever his Spotify music goes through to the Discord stream, but it doesn't get piped out to the Twitch one, and that way he doesn't get muted when it gets recorded on Twitch. You have to be okay with things being quiet, you know. I agree with some people when things are quiet, you get kind of like weird, and you're like, oh, I can't really deal with the silence, so they have to have music in the background. But it's a skill, I guess, to be comfortable. What's up, Titan Lord? Titan Lord, I liked your question about the about like what would be my food that I would eat. What would yours be, Titan Lord? If you only had one thing you could eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? What's up, Titan? Ugh, need more water. Let me see what other questions we got, too. Tigum says he has 2 questions. What is the ultimate fate of the universe, and will it continue to expand forever or eventually collapse on itself? And why the hell is my internet so slow on my computer? Are they both on the Wi-Fi though, Teacup? Is it 20 MIPS on the computer? The computer's connected to Wi-Fi and the phone's connected to Wi-Fi? Because sometimes my phone connection is really fast because of the LTE and whatnot. Oh, they're both connected. Weird. Well, make sure you're not downloading something else on your computer, I guess. $400 on an iPad and iPhone. Router gets $500. Have you tried? This is what literally I was saying. Have you tried like unplugging it and plugging it back in? Yeah, that's what you need to do. Oh, Jamarcus says I was way off. What? It was like 700 people died. Oh, okay. Or 9 people died. Yeah, I was about to be like, dude, what? 70 people dying that's a big bus. Want to see. Yeah, Titan. I said pizza. Pizza is the thing that I would want to if I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life. I think it'd be pizza, mainly because I feel like you can do a lot with pizza. Like pizza is very versatile. You can put pineapples on it. You can put salad on it. I want to coin like this. I want to make a restaurant, and I'm gonna call it salad pizza or pizza salad. No, maybe pizza salad pizza. No, salad pizza. What sounds better, salad pizza or pizza salad? But my whole idea is that, you know, just like if you go to a Chipotle, you know, you pick your meat, you pick your beans, you pick your whatever. I want people to pick their base, like pick your base pizza. So that could be like a cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, mushroom pizza, sausage pizza. And then you get to pick what type of salad you want on top of it. And so that could be like a Caesar salad or a Southwest chicken salad or, I don't know, like an Asian chopped salad or something. Yeah. So it's like you pick your pizza and you pick your salad and you put one on top of the other. Have I been to California Pizza Kitchen? I have. Yes, I do live in California. I had CPK is what they call it. A gold-coated chocolate bar. Yeah, California Pizza Kitchen is like that, yeah. Salad pizza. Yeah, they probably have this. Yeah. Here, let's look at the let's look at the menu. Let's see what they have on the menu. I don't think I've been to a CPK in the last 5 years, probably, though. I definitely, you know, when I first moved to Los Angeles, I definitely went to CPK at one point. Yeah, where's their salad pizza, though? I don't see any of their salad pizza. Where's the salad pizza? Yeah, do they have add a salad to your pizza? Where is it? I don't see it. What? We don't. What? What if we don't want salad? Well, then you. Yeah. Well, I guess you can just get the pizza. You know, it's like at Chipotle. If you don't want the burrito, you can just get it in a bowl. You know, you can just get the pizza. But I think it would be the best with. I think it would be the best with pizza. I would put a salad on top of pizza. What's up, Kiss Killer? Here, you come and speak if you want, Kiss. You're good. Kiss Killer. Yeah, I don't see any of these pizzas with salad on it, though. See, they should say add to your salad, add a pizza, like $20. That's too funny. Kiss Killer, one of the students was asking if you could have one thing to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? What can't this man do? A philanthropist? I don't know. Sometimes I can't pay rent. That's one thing I can't do sometimes. I'm going to follow Dr. Porter and say steak. Ooh, I do like steak. What's your favorite cut of steak? You know, there are a bunch of different cuts you can get, right? Steak cuts. Yeah, there are all these different types of steaks. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah. It's amazing, you know, from this one animal, you have all these different types of meat that come out. It's pretty crazy. Like cows are the infinite, like, meat locker of things. I either like New York strip or I like ribeyes. Ribeyes are good. Yeah. I'm not fancy enough to have preference. In my head, it's just meat. I don't know. You should always, like, kind of know, because you never know if someone's going to, like, take you out to a nice dinner or something. You know, treat you for something, and you got to be like, ooh, what's your go-to, right? Yeah. I like ribeyes. Ribeyes are really good. And then, yeah, New York steak is good, too. New York strip. Yeah, here we go. These are them. Yeah. These are the main ones that you ever really order. And then it's interesting. So a T-bone steak, I don't know if you know this. So a T-bone has a New York strip steak down here on the bottom, and it also has a fillet on the top. It's both. So, and then it has the bone still in. So T-bone steak gives you both. So if you want to get both the fillet and the New York strip, you just ask for a T-bone. I like ribeyes. Ribeyes are really good too. There's a lot of like marbling, a lot of fat in them. They're super good. Yeah. And then ribs. Ribs are great. Yeah, ribs are awesome. Big fan of ribs. Big fan of ribs. Teacup was asking what's going to happen to the universe in a long time. Like, is it going to collapse or whatnot? And you are right, it will. There's a thing called the heat death. I don't know if you guys have heard about the heat death. Let's see, what is it? Universe heat death. Yeah, the heat death hypothesis. So there's this cool thing. So in the universe, and you know the reality that we live in, there's this thing called entropy, and entropy refers to the amount of like chaos in a system. Okay, so here we have like entropy. Which yeah, there's a formal definition for it. It's technically K Boltzmann ln of the number of microstates and whatnot, but it just has to do with how disorganized something is. And I forget whose law it is. It's like the second law of thermodynamics or the third law or something. But it says that the universe is always going towards being more disorganized. So the universe doesn't like things to be all uniform and tight-packed and whatnot. It likes chaos. And so, second law of thermodynamics says that the universe is always trending towards being more entropic, having more entropy. And that's why the universe, for instance, entropy is the irreversibility trait. Yes. Well, without putting like force into it, right? Without putting some energy into it. So if you want to take something disorganized and organize it, same thing, if your mom says, go clean your room up or something, that takes energy, right? That takes time for you to do that. And, the bot didn't say for real after I said for real. I think you have to say lowercase fr. I think it says. Yeah, there you go. It's not capital F. So the universe wants to be more chaotic. That's why the universe is always expanding, right? The Big Bang happened and the universe started expanding. However, the issue is that as you start becoming more chaotic and expanding and whatnot, you lose temperature is what you do. And yeah, so here, for instance, right? Okay, well, this is ice melting. So this is actually gaining temperature. But it's this. Eventually, we get to the point where things can't become entropic enough. Like we can't have any more chaos and whatnot. Gold is the chosen one. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I think the heat death has to do with entropy. I think it has to do with entropy. One sec. I'm gonna learn a little bit here too. Yeah, dissipation of matter energy goes on until our universe becomes so infinitely disordered that entropy can no longer increase and events come to an end. This is called the heat death. Yeah. Because things can't get any worse, nothing happens at all. That's a funny way to think about it. The bot's for real. Oh, there is a timer on it, guys. Yeah, there's a timer so that people can't just like spam the bot all the time. Yeah, that's how that works. I know you guys like to talk to the bot. Yeah. So I mean, this is kind of the answer here. Teacup is, yeah. They call it the Big Chill or the Big Freeze. It sounds like a Dairy Queen dessert or something. The Big Chill.
That's neat.
Right? The big.
Still broken.
What's up, Teacup?
My internet is still broken. But that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So. I mean, and again, it comes from, this is a physics concept. It's the physics concept of thermodynamics and entropy, which just says that the universe has to keep getting more and more disorganized, and eventually it'll be so disorganized it can't get any more disorganized, and then everything will just stop. And it's just, yeah, it's called the heat death. Yeah.
That's what value is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, Lord Kelvin. So this is the guy that came up, I think, with the Kelvin temperature scale and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. which disproves an infinitely old universe. Yeah. Theory of heat and mechanical energy loss in nature. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. I love when these guys just like come up with these ideas. They're just chilling. They're just like, yo, I'm gonna be way dead before this happens, but like in billions and billions of years, eventually the universe is just gonna stop. And Lord Celsius. Yeah, that'd be funny, dude. Imagine Lord Celsius. I think he did come up with the Kelvin. I think Lord Kelvin did come up with the Kelvin. Yes. Oh, he didn't come up with it, but absolute temperatures were named in his honor, apparently. Yeah. Kelvin is known for determining the correct value is -200. This is the coldest anything can become, and this actually is pretty cool because temperature is related to how fast atoms move, and there's a point where atoms stop moving, and that's what's called absolute zero. And that absolute zero is this value, -273.15 degrees Celsius, which is 0 degrees Kelvin, or -460 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like really cold. Have I heard of black hole stars? Black hole stars? Well, let's see. Black hole stars. I mean, I know what a black hole is, but what's a black hole star? Oh, a quasi-star. Okay, let's read this. Okay. Is a hypothetical type of extremely massive and luminous star that may have existed in the early, unlike modern stars, which are powered by fusion, right? This is kind of what I studied, guys. I studied plasma physics and fusion. Would come from material falling into the black hole at its core. Oh, that's cool. So it's like it's creating like all these little supernovas, like mini supernovas inside of it. Oh, okay. Yes, creating equilibrium. Okay. Oh, very cool. It's similar to like a fusion star. Yeah, fusion stars work because the gravitational forces of being so massive, they like collapse on themselves, and they create the pressures needed for hydrogen and helium to fuse. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a really good Kyrgyzstan video on it. I do like Kyrgyzstan. It's so interesting that they do so well for having like the worst name for a channel. Like no one can pronounce it. Kyrgyzstan, is it? No, I thought it's with a Y. I think it's Kyrgyzstan. I don't know. Is it? Oh no, you were right. It's okay. It's this. Kyrgyz. Dude, what does this even mean? Here. I want to know what this is. Yeah, I like their animations. Their animations are really cool. They have an awesome team. Oh, it's a German word. It means in a nutshell. Oh, very cool. That's cool. I didn't know they were German. I mean, that explains it. They do a very good job at taking very complicated concepts and then putting them into digestible YouTube videos that, modern, regular people can like understand. You don't have to be an expert physicist or cosmologist or whatever to understand these concepts. It's a very important skill to have, honestly, is to be able to know very advanced things, but then also be able to explain them to people that don't go through all the school and stuff to know all the terminology. And I think, right, Kisko, we talk about this with math. I think, unfortunately, a lot of formal math departments and whatnot, they don't want to do that. They kind of like the elitism of feeling like they know more than other people do. So they come up with these fancy terms and words and stuff to prevent. It's like they're making like the cool kids club. They get on making us feel dumb. I agree. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's I don't like it. Because I ran into this I guess this kind of trouble also earlier. I was trying to talk with the math department to build like a remedial math course, because we're having a problem in our physics departments where a a lot of the kids say they took calculus. Like calculus is a prereq for some of these physics courses. And on their transcript, it's like, oh yeah, they took calculus, but they took calculus during the pandemic, which means they didn't really take calculus because a lot of them just, looked up the answers on Chegg or they cheated on their exams. Everything was online. No one really learned. But the issue is that now they're in these physics classes, and you need some basic knowledge of calculus to do physics. You need to understand derivatives to do, kinematics with velocities and whatnot, and then you need to understand integration if you're going to do any E and M stuff, all the Gauss's law, that's all integration. So what these physics professors are seeing is that the kids are really struggling because they don't have the math background to do the physics. And that's where I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe we should create some sort of like crash course in math, like a math crash course so that they can get up to speed. Again, we don't need to go into all the theory about, what's the limit definition of a derivative or what's a Riemann sum. You don't need any of that to do physics, but get the core tools that are needed. It's kind of like the Spark Notes, or in this case, it's the Kyrgyzstan, I guess. It's in a nutshell, like what calculus do you need in order to do physics? And so, yeah, we created like a little course for it where I just, I went over, okay, here's how multiple integrals work. Here's how, single integrals work. Here's how a derivative works. Here's how vectors work. And I tried to get some help from the math department at UCLA, but they weren't really interested. They don't care. They're like, yeah, we don't really care about teaching math to people that, need it for their physics class. They want to stay in their exclusive little club. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't like it. I get it that, like, people always like to feel like they belong to a community. Something my dad talks about a lot, the power of community and the value of it. And, if you're one of those, like, super nerdy math people who, doesn't really fit in with normal society, it's okay. They find a community within, like, the math world. And then within that world, they're, like, super buddies and whatnot. But I don't think you should come up with systems that then keep people out of your club. That's what happened to you. Like, you got kicked out of your club, you got kicked out of like the whatever. You didn't fit into the normal society social club. Don't actively try to keep people out of yours. I don't know. Wikipedia is just like, Wikipedia is a great example. If I go to like some topics in math and I go to Wikipedia, it's just all written. It looks like in Sanskrit. It looks like a different language. Like, I don't understand it. I'm like, what's going on? Let's see. We got any other... dun, dun, dun. Let me see. Let me see what other questions people ask. Oh, that was it from Teacup. Okay, cool. I liked that end of the universe question. That was a good one. Here, let's see. Maybe Jamarcus, you wanna maybe do one of your other questions you had to do. Here was this. This was the Fibonacci. Let me see, where did I put this actually? Sorry. Yeah, here. Maybe, we could try to see some math. Okay. I'm gonna learn some stuff today. I like learning stuff. The Fibonacci sequence 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. I think it's a red flag when someone wants to study physics, keeps asking about the very minimum maths required to do physics. Yeah, I agree with that, Kids Killer. Yeah, you gotta study. Math is a toolbox, and you have to have the tools in order to do physics. Yeah, it's definitely a toolbox. This is where I also like, I try to make math somewhat fun and like applicable, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of math is, you just need to like learn the math. Math is a tool. It's not supposed to be. Not all of math is supposed to be like super happy, fun, whatever. Like some of it is, just learn how to do a derivative. Like you need to know this, and then you can use that to do like the cool real world stuff. But you still have to learn how to like take a derivative. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 starts with 2 1s. Oh yeah, it doesn't start with 0. Was this the thing you were talking about, Jamarcus? Like it doesn't start with 0. Okay, cool. Find GCD. Oh, greatest common denominator. Yeah, seeing its applications. Yeah, exactly. But you still have to learn the math. Is this greatest common factor? Is this the same as GCF, basically? Yeah, what is greatest common denominator? I got bored, don't mind this. Okay. I'm glad you're writing stories. Oh, it's like it is the greatest common factor, basically. They just call it GCD? Yeah, wait, why don't they just call it GCF? Oh, greatest common divisor apparently is what it is. It's the fancy way. It's probably what Noise uses, yeah. Noise is a fancy man. He's a fancy man. Okay, cool. All right, whatever. All right, just asking what the greatest common factor of 50 and 48 is. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, good. Good to see you, Titan Alert. That's cool. Okay. So the 50th term of the Fibonacci sequence. Wow. Yeah, you could win, Titan. It's okay. How do you do this one, Jamarcus? Did they give you a hint for this? This is where I need Ramton's like expert his math Olympiad 1 out of 142,000. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking this has to do something with modulus though, right? So for instance, GCF is if I have let's say like a number X, and then we say the GCF is Y, that's such that X, this equals 0. Let's say 2 numbers. Let's say X1 and X2. This is the case, right? If the GCF is this number Y, such that if I modulus it on X1 and X2, we get 0. What's up? No, you don't have to ask a math question. You can ask whatever, Shifter. What's up, Noise? Noise, you know how to do this one? I'm trying to figure out how this works. Oh, you doing bad? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Is the sum of the previous 2 numbers. Okay, so A50, right, is equal to A49 plus A48. Oh man, this is like telescoping, right? Because then A49 is equal to A48 plus A47. You know what? When stuff like this happens, let's try a simpler one. Let's say I want to do A of 4 and A of 2. Let's see if there's a GCF between those. So A of 4 would be this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 3. And then A of 2 would just be 1. Well, GCF there is just 1. That didn't really help me. All right, let's get like a different number. Let's do. But see, even like this one and this one, these don't have a GCF. Like 21 and 8 don't. 13 and 5 definitely don't. Let's see if we can get like a lot of digits. Okay, here we go. Bad make me sad. Yeah, this is hard. Like what? Because they're saying the 50th term and the 48th term, right? So if we did like, for instance, this one, these don't have a GCF. These don't have a GCF. Maybe these do. What's the GCF of 233 and 89? Yeah, there are no common prime factors. Never mind, I'm not going. Okay, you're still here. What question is it? Yeah, you learned about the Fibonacci sequence, I'm sure, but here, Noise, what they're asking is, prove what the GCF is between the 50th number in the Fibonacci sequence and the 48th. I think you should prove something with the general statement. Yeah, okay. I agree with that. Ah, okay. I like that. Yes, okay. You are right. Right, okay. Yeah, so the Fibonacci sequence, right? Whatever the nth term is, that's equal to the two terms before it added up to each other. And then it's f of n minus 2. Okay. So let's say that you have a term. Well, no. And then f of n minus 2 is equal to f of what? This n minus 3 plus f of n minus 4. And I want to prove what's the common factor between these two. Because that's what we're doing. We're doing the 50th term and the 48th. So like what's the common factor between these two? Yeah, no, I did, and there's not, right? I don't see any GCFs between these. Like, there is between this one and this one, at least. And this one and this one. And there's between this... Oh, I'm seeing a pattern. Okay. It is skipping, like, 2. Interesting. Wait. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4 away. Oh, this is interesting. So A4 and A8 have a GCF. That's not 1. No, yeah, for sure. I'm just seeing something here. This is A5, right? And then the 1, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and A10. And then what's this? A6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, this is cool. I do see a pattern here, right? Do you see how we have a GCF, the 4 and the 8, the 5th and the 10th, the 6th and the 12th? I wonder if the 7th term and the 14th are... Let's see that. Let's say the 7th... Let me go to Wolfram Alpha. See. What is it? 7th term of Fibonacci sequence. So that's 13. And let's see what the 14th term is. Is 377 divisible by 13? It is! Wow. Ooh. This is cool, man. I love like this number theory stuff sometimes. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, basically, AN is the GCF of A to the 2n, right? A2n. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying. Oh, this is a cool one. Two FN. Oh, did you say that? Sorry. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, okay, so in this case, it's the difference between the two, right? So... Oh, that's so cool. That's cool noise. So, yeah. Okay. So, for instance, the GCF of, what is it? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6th one... And the 3rd one is the 3rd one. Yes. I poorly communicated it, though. That's okay. So the difference between the two. Wait, what is this? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10 and the 8th is the 2nd. Yeah, okay. But that doesn't work. Wait. The 10th and the 7th is not the 3rd. I'm offbeat. I just thought I meant to something. Yeah, no, this is cool. Let's do like the 14th and 10th term of... What's that? I can't spell Fibonacci today. And the difference... And then what is 375? Oh, that is 322. Wait, no, sorry. Oh, and then what's the 4th term? Is 3. Can 377 go divided by 3? Can't. Right? All can be proven by induction. Okay. So... if n equals to qm plus r... Wow, these are... Okay, well, these are... okay. These are all cool things with the... Yeah, how would you prove it, though? These are lemmas, I guess. So, they say they can prove this by induction. So, f of m plus n is f of m plus 1 fn plus Okay, and this is the thing I want to know. Yeah, but where's the 2n one I had? Okay, wait. Yeah, I think this is what I think it is. I think this is what it's gonna be. Man, this is like some pretty obscure math though to do this. And again, we're proving things by induction too, right? Remember I wanted to prove that your last question by induction and you said we couldn't do it? Okay. So we have in this case, right? N has to be the bigger number, right? So let's say n is equal to 50, m is equal to 48, right? So in that case, 50 is equal to q times 48 plus r. So in this case, right, q must equal 1, r must equal 2, right? In order for that to work. And then we say this is the same greatest common denominator of f of m and r. So this is the same greatest common denominator of 48 and 2. Well, it doesn't really help me, does it? What? Oh, okay. But yeah, but the second term is just 1. So I think this answer is 1. Yeah, what's up, Riplaw? RB49. No, I think it's just a number though, is it not? They say n equals qm plus r. I think q is a number, Jamarcus, and I think q needs to be greater than 0. Right? Yeah, no, yeah, I would say q is equal to 1. Wait. How many more questions I got? I don't know. Just this one, maybe. One sec. Let me read about this more. I need the Euclidean algorithm. Uh-huh. GCF of AB is GCF of A, B minus A.
Oh, hello.
What's up, Riplaw? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. But the 50th term minus the 48th term is the 49th term then? I don't want to really calculate the 49th term. Sure. Oh, you wouldn't have to calculate it. Okay. Oh, okay. I think this is what I see. One sec. By the way, the music is fire. What music? What? Okay. So the GCD of f of 50 f of 48 is the same thing as the GCD of f of 48 and f of 2, right? But f of 2 is just 1. Well, no. But Jamarcus, by that other thing, the GCF of, but the GCF of 49, 48 is just 1, right? That's the other statement they said here, right? The GCF of a term and the term right next to it is 1 for all n. So 50 and 48 is 49 and 48. Huh. Yeah, so I think the answer is just 1 then, no? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let me see. Did he ask another... My life is in shambles. Okay, cool. Did you ask a question, Shifter? Oh, sorry. You did ask a question. You asked how a lava lamp works. I'm so sorry. I'm used to... Yeah. I see the questions in the Discord. That's like the easiest way for me to do things. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag your ass, Shifter. Dude, this is where you should ask questions. But I will do it. A lava lamp? Yeah, that's pretty cool. This has to do with density. This is actually a very cool physics concept. Yeah. Yeah, very cool here. This is cool how lava lamps work. So yeah, basically you have these globs of, like, I think they're wax is what it is, and at the bottom of the lava lamp per se, there is a light, and as that light warms up the wax becomes less dense, and so as it becomes less dense, then it's gonna float, because things that are less dense float compared to things that are more dense. But then as it goes up, right, it's going to be further away from the light, so it's going to start cooling down. And eventually it cools down so much that now it's denser than the fluid it is in, so then it starts sinking. And then it comes down, and then it heats up again. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dense things sink. This is actually the flat earther's definition of gravity. Dense things sink and vice versa. Yeah, no, I bet. It's not magic wizard stuff. Yeah. Yeah, lava lamps are cool. The other one, right, is the plasma balls. You guys ever seen the plasma balls? You like touch them and whatnot. What is Lenz's law? Ooh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, let's learn some Lenz's law. I'm cool with Lenz's law. Let me get some images for you on this one. I'll need some diagrams. See if I can get some other good pictures. I like this. Is a good image too. Yeah, so this is what we call like the right hand rule noise. Was it a Bonkai? It was a good question for Golden Hour. Oh, if you're looking for the tiers, yeah, it's gotta be a homework question, Shifter. Do that during tomorrow's stream. Are you saying there's actual lava in it? Yeah, no, it's just wax. Okay, so noise. Here's how Lenz's law works. So anytime you have a wire with current going through it, this creates a magnetic field. That let's say for instance, see how the current is going this way. If you like take your thumb and wrap your right thumb around it, that creates a current in this direction. Is what it does. Sorry, it creates a magnetic field in this direction. Like it creates these like rings. Is what it does. Okay. And yeah. So this creates a magnetic field. The other thing we learned yesterday, right, was that, right, why is my pen so big? Sorry. Okay. We learned, right, that d phi b dt is equal to EMF, right? So this creates a voltage. So this says when you have changing magnetic flux, so when you have the changing amount of magnetic field that goes through a surface, this creates a voltage. And so this is the same thing as voltage. And what we also know is that V is equal to IR. This is called Ohm's law, which I showed earlier, right? Which relates the voltage in something will equal some current times the resistance. Now, if you have a changing magnetic flux, so let's say in this loop, for example, let's say I move this magnet towards it, okay? That's going to create more magnetic flux going through the loop, which means that there is now going to be a voltage. So, yeah, magnet change that creates electricity. It does. And this is how, like, motors work, for instance, guys. This is how motors work. It's all Lenz's law. But, so a changing magnetic flux through this surface is going to create a voltage, which means there has to be a current. Now, the question is, what direction does the current go in? So, does the current that it induces go this way, or does the current it induced go this way? And it happens to be that the current that is induced will go in the direction that opposes what the change in flux is. So let's kind of explain this. So if I have more magnetic flux going to the right here, right, then what needs to happen is current needs to flow counterclockwise in order to create an opposing induced magnetic field that goes to the left. Because let's say the current ran the other direction. Let's say the current ran clockwise, okay? If it did that, then you would be creating, then this current would be creating a magnetic field this way, which would be creating even more, right, magnetic flux going to the right, which then creates even more current, and so this would become like a runaway system. You would have a magnetic field causing a current that causes more magnetic field, which causes a current, and so on and so on. And this would, like, break things. Ohm's law makes sense. It's like saying how much current dared enter in spite of resistance. Yes. Yeah, I had the... Wait, where did I have it? I had some funny diagram I used. Yeah, this was it. This was my... the anime version of ohms, volts, and resistance and stuff. Not erotic at all, yeah. Not like all anime, yeah. But yeah, so that's what Lenz's law is. So Lenz's law says that when you have a changing magnetic field, the current that is induced will oppose the will create a will be in the direction that creates a magnetic field that opposes what's changing. Okay. So in your question, right, which was, where was it? The one with the, where do we do it? Was it here? Yes. Okay. So in this case, let's say for instance that this rod here, right, was moving to the right. Okay. Which means it starts enclosing more and more magnetic field that's going into the page, right? Like, that's what the axis means. It means more magnetic field going into the page. So, what does that picture explain? I'll explain to it. Yeah, I'll explain it to a bit. I don't want to think about what it is. Yeah, here, I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, I know you want the other one. Here, okay, whatever. All right, here. I'll get the more PG friendly one, which is There you go. Here, this one. This is the more like I could probably like show this one in a classroom, whereas the other one they probably wouldn't let me. Okay. Yeah. This is a classic diagram. So this has to do with electricity, which is voltage. I'm sure you guys have seen voltage on batteries, right? You've seen like, oh, it's a 9-volt battery, it's a 12-volt battery or whatnot. And then ohms, this is resistance. And then amps, this is current. So in electricity, these are the three things that really describe how electricity flows. And this diagram is kind of cool of like illustrating it, which is that voltage is like how much pushing force there is on the electricity, whereas current is how much electricity is being pushed, and then resistance is what tries to stop the current from flowing. It's like friction is what it is. It's like electric friction. Yeah, these are, and yeah, this is the anime version of it, I guess, but this all comes down to, right, an equation which we say is Ohm's law, which says that V is equal to I times R. So the voltage in something is equal to the current in it times its resistance. And this is very important because a lot of times when wires, for instance, burn up or melt, it's because there's too much current running through it. So this rule is very important for calculating, how many things can you plug into an outlet and whatnot before you burn the house down. You don't want to do that. But noise with this one, okay, as this rod moves to the right, you start enclosing more magnetic flux going into the page, right? More magnetic field going into the page. So you need to create, so there will be a current induced because there's a changing magnetic flux. But the direction of this current needs to oppose the change. So this is having more magnetic field going into the page. So I need a current that's going to create more magnetic field coming out of the page. Okay? And if I want that, this is where you have to take your right hand and figure out what that is. And so what we come up with is, okay, if I were to, for instance, take my thumb like this and wrap my fingers around this way, right? That would create a current that is coming out of the page. Well, it's kind of hard for me to draw like that. It's like this is why they use this and this, because what it does is it creates magnetic field coming out of the page here and into the page here, and it's like a loop is what it is. So that means that the current must run counterclockwise. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like electricity. Electricity is really fun. I did a lot of electricity stuff in grad school. You got a question? What's up, Titan Lord? If you jump out of a tower like the Empire State Building and you jump out with a chair, so by the time you're out of the window, you're currently sitting on a chair, and then you push off from the chair, and then it lands, it falls and breaks, and then you land, does that defy fall damage? I mean, it depends how hard you could push on the chair, I guess. I'm trying to think here. Well, okay. This is cool. This is kind of a physics question. I think we're gonna have to use conservation momentum. Yes. Let's say, for instance, that this is you, right? And then this is the chair. And the two of you are falling together, right? We say that the center of mass, right? Or here. And let's say you're falling really, really quickly. Let's say velocity in this case is equal to negative 100 meters per second. Pretty quick. I think that's like 100. That's very quick. A couple 100 miles an hour or something. Actually, no. Let me find terminal velocity of a person. Wait, 120 miles per hour, 2 meters per second. This is actually a good question. Okay, 50. All right, let's say it's 50. Okay. So let's say the whole system is falling at 50 meters per second. Let's say that the chair weighs 10 kilograms, okay? And let's say that you weigh 80 kilograms, okay? All right. And let's say it's moving this way, all right? So what we have to do here is called conservation of momentum, which momentum is going to be equal to mass times velocity, okay? So in this case, my total mass is 90 kilograms, and we're moving downwards at negative 50 meters per second. Okay? So that's going to be, what is that? That's negative 4,500. Okay. All right. Now let's say you start, let's say you push on the chair, right? With a certain amount of force, okay? Because the whole system's moving, and you push on the chair. So that now the chair is moving at a new speed, right? This would be like, let's say this is like V2. And then you're also going to now have a new speed, which is V1. So let's see. But the whole center mass still needs to be minus 4,500. Okay. And I need... Let's say I wanted to go 0 meters per second, okay? Or here, let's say, what's the fall... Humans can survive, I think, falls of... Wait. How many... Can a human survive? This is a cool question. People usually survive from a height of 20-25 feet, but above that, things get very... Okay, let's say. Yeah, the splat calculator. Here we go. Let's say, so 20 feet is... Is that like 3 meters? Sorry, that's like 6 meters. 6 meter... Okay, so 10 meters per second is about probably... what apparently we can survive. So I want this to equal, let's say, 10 meters per second in the positive direction. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Noise. So 80 times 10, so that's the positive momentum. Or no. Sorry, I can be falling down at 10. Okay, so this is 80 times negative 10 plus, and then this is going to be 10 times negative V2. This also has to equal the same momentum here, the negative 4,500. So what's that? That's negative 800 is equal to negative 800 added over. So I get negative 10 V2 is equal to negative 3,700. And then let me divide that. So I get V2 is equal to 370 meters per second. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem, Titan Lord. Is that, okay, this thing now needs to be falling at 370 meters per second. Okay? So... yeah. So previously, everything was falling... And, okay, you want to see what 370 meters per second is? 370 meters per second. 2 miles per hour. Yeah, that's 828 miles per hour. So you would need to push this chair such that instead of falling at 50 meters per second, it was falling at 370 meters per second, which is 830 miles per hour. Is how much you would have to do that for the physics for this to work. Yeah, so you'd need like some superhuman strength. Yeah, and at that point, you might as well, I don't know, like, yeah. You should be able to survive something if you can push things at 800 miles an hour. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, no, it's physics. It's just physics, yeah. This is just conservation of momentum. So the momentum of this system has to equal the momentum of this system. But this is why I like physics, dude. This is why physics, and I hope maybe this inspires you guys a little bit to study physics, is that physics deals with real-world things that are happening, and you can get numbers. How can you calculate the force for that? No, that's another very cool concept you can do. Totally can do that. So the other thing we learn here, right, is that force times time is equal to the change in momentum. Okay? So, for instance, this thing changed in momentum, right? It used to have a momentum of 10 and 50. Now this thing has a momentum of 10 and 370, right? 10 kilograms. So momentum, right? Remember, is mass times velocity. So you have 370 times 10 minus 50 times 10. So that's 3,700 minus 500. There we go. Which is, yeah, 3,200 newtons. Okay, but that depends on the amount of time you have, right? Okay. So it depends how much time you have to push on this thing, which, you know, you probably only have like 1/10 of a second to push. You know, you can't keep pushing on it for more than that, because otherwise the thing runs away from you, right? So you probably have like 1/10 of a second. So let's say that. So let's say that like F, and then let's say you have a millisecond to push it. So that would be millisecond would be this 0.01. You know, let's get some practical numbers actually. Okay, time of collision to push something. Yeah, usually his time is very small and very quick. Yeah, and it has to do with, yeah, because what's like a number for it? Yeah, let's do 0.1. Let's say 100 milliseconds. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, let's just say, just in case. Let's just say, yeah, let's say 0.1. Okay, so 0.1 has to equal, right, 3,200 newtons, okay? So that means if we divide by 0.1 here, right, that the force required would be equal to 32,000 newtons, okay? Which, if you want to know what 32,000 newtons feels like, okay, divide this number by 9.8. Divide this by gravity. You can get like what the mass of that apparently would be, which is basically just dividing by 10. So that would be like pushing something that weighed 3,200 kilograms. Yeah, that would be like holding. That force needed, it's the same force that's needed to hold something that's 3,200 kilograms, which is basically 6,000 pounds. So it's almost like 3 tons. Yeah, it's a lot, right? Yeah. No, it's cool. So if you somehow do this, you will survive. Yes, but again, if you're able to lift 6,000 pounds, you probably don't weigh 80 kilograms, right? You probably weigh heavier, you know? If you had the superhuman strength, you could do it. Yeah, I guess so. I think I can do it. I'm strong. Yeah. Yeah. It's I get, but I hope this like kind of shows you guys that like physics is cool, because and this is why I got into physics, is because there are so many real world situations that happen around us that you can do the math and figure out what the result is. Like we figured out here that yeah, you technically could, but it's kind of unreasonable, right? Yeah, you'd have to be very strong. You'd have to be able to lift 3 tons. And yeah, move something at 800 miles per hour. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, it's cool. I kind of like that one. That was a good one. Okay, cool. Here, let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Love the giveaway. Spinner wheel. So let's see. Who asked questions today? Who do we have? I think we definitely had Noise. I don't think Nick asked one. Definitely a Titan. We definitely had Jamarcus. Definitely Teacup. And we had Shifter. Shifter, you asked one too. Although Teacup, I think Teacup won last week, so if he wins, he has to pick someone if he's here. Otherwise, we'll just re-roll it. Yeah, I don't watch much Indian TV shows. Let me make sure. Let me see who else asked a question today. Yeah, Jamarcus, Titan, Teacup, Noise. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Let's do the spinner. Who's going to win today? Oh, nice! You're the winner, Jamarcus.
That's good.
Good job, Jamarcus. Yeah. Some cool questions today. I like them. No, it's okay. You can have it. You won it, dude. You won. Yeah, Nitro's cool. You don't want it? Oh, if you don't want it, then yeah, sure, I'll give it to Titan if you don't want it. It's cool to have it, though. Yeah, you'll like Discord Nitro. I give it out to students because I want you to, like, kind of, like, to find out, like, what it's about. It's cool. You get like, a bunch of cool stuff with it. But, yeah, if you want to, I'll give it to Titan. But I think you should try it. Oh, you've had it. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Golden Hour AMA. Had a fun time, learning things with you guys. Tomorrow's stream will be the office hours stream, so we can go over like more homework questions and whatnot. Jamarcus, come with those like tricky ones. Let's help you out and stuff. I'm there to help you. Yeah. That's gonna be later. That's gonna be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So hop on the stream there. It's a little bit later, but we'll I'll try to make sure I get all the East Coast questions done first before I get to the West Coast. Oh, you don't have school tomorrow? Nice. Okay, sweet. All right. Good hanging with you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Hope it's awesome. And yeah, we'll do it up on Friday. All right. Peace, guys.